You're watching Me-TV Plus.
$187, plus maybe $3 change from the register. Now, every night I take the bills out of the register, I hide them. So here's what happens.
And this is where you had it?
Yeah, I figure who's gonna dig under a bunch of beads?
You ever hide it any other place?
No.
Did you ever put any money in there during the day when there were people in the store?
Of course not, only when I lock up.
What time did you lock up last night?
1 in the morning, usual time.
Did you happen to notice anybody out on the street that could look through the window? You know, let's see where you put the money.
Not necessarily last night, any other night.
Look, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
What's the mystery?
It was those rotten dope fiends across the way, moving that kind in with decent people. No wonder we've no law and order left in this country.
Just a minute, mister. We have to ask the man some questions.
Why don't you put them in jail then instead of all this talking?
You got some information for us? We'll get to you. Just hold your horses.
We want law and order, and we want it now.
Don't pay any attention to him.
That kind have got to be done away with.
You want law and order, mister? Just wait your turn.
What is he talking about?
There's this place, Phoenix House. It's a group of ex-drug addicts. Took over an old brownstone around the corner. They just moved in. So all the people in the neighborhood don't understand. They're nervous. Anything goes wrong around here, they automatically blame these people. They're trying to reform. They seem all right.
How do you know that?
Well, they come in here sometimes. They behave themselves. Why pick on them?
We're not picking on anybody, Mr. Mahoney.
If it comes to that, there's lots of bad characters around here. I mean, this neighborhood isn't exactly Park Avenue.
Rob a store? I got no idea of doing anything like that. You got any ideas, Chicky?
Idea of what?
Any ideas who would do anything like that, dummy? It's very dumb in school. What grade are you in, Chicky?
I don't know, forgot already.
You got very dumb.
He got no right to call me names.
You guys are very funny.
We're just trying to help out, that's all.
Very good with the funny routines, right, Rich?
They're a riot.
We do a couple of routines ourselves. I'll tell you what. You do one of yours, we'll do one of ours, and we'll all have lots of fun.
It's a rehabilitation center, not a shooting gallery.
You mean there are 80 junkies in this place, not one of them shooting up?
Put it this way. If there were 80 people living in a place on my post, and they were on junk, that I would know. Want some more coffee?
No, I don't want to keep you too long.
It's all right, I'm on my meal period. Hey, Murray, one more coffee. Look, I don't say they won't go back to shooting dope tomorrow. Who can tell what's going to happen tomorrow? But so far, they're no worse than anybody else around here.
Well, people around here seem to think they're a combination of Murder Incorporated and the Red Menace.
People say a lot of things. And the kids, whatever they pick up around home, they figure they can do it on the street. They've been painting dirty words on the stoop, breaking a window every once in a while, harassing them. And the parents don't seem to mind. Kids around here.
We didn't do nothing. I already told you. Now, why did you wrap up them dope fiends instead of bugging us?
You don't know anything about the grocery store,
Man,
John.
I already told you.
Where were you when the store was hit?
At the movies.
Yeah.
What movie?
It was called...
Let him answer.
At the gym.
What was the name of the picture?
The Wild Weekend.
It was terrific. It was all about what's wrong with today's youth. I was with him.
What time did the picture get out?
11:30, quarter to 12.
And that's your alibi?
That's right.
How do you know what time the store was hit?
What?
How do you know the burglary didn't take place later on?
I didn't say I did. All I said was...
You must know when it happened, otherwise you wouldn't have picked that alibi.
Look, we didn't do nothing. We was in the movies.
Yeah, that's right.
That movie let out at 11:47. Maloney says he didn't leave his store until 1 a.m. in the morning. So they're a possibility, Lieutenant.
They could have picked an all-night movie like one of those flea traps around Times Square. Instead, they cover themselves for the wrong time.
It's a stupid alibi, if it's an alibi.
Well, they could be telling the truth.
They're pretty tough kids, Lieutenant.
Maybe they were just showing off for you and Richie.
Maybe.
And then there are the addicts. They're a possibility, too.
That's putting it mildly.
People in the neighborhood seem to think they're the ones. Just moved into the block, and right away they got everybody all shook up.
You gonna talk to them?
Sure, I just came by to pick up Jeff.
We're on our way over there now.
Good. Well, don't let me stop you.
You can't worry too much about what people around here say. Come the wintertime, they're gonna blame the snow on us.
Well, how come they're so down on you people?
You got to be down on something. There ain't nothing lower than a dope fiend.
Well, Mr. Maloney says that some of your people have been coming into his store.
That's right.
We're collecting stuff from the neighborhood, you know, food, things like that.
I thought everybody around here hates this place.
No, just some of them. Most maybe at first. It takes a while to get used to us.
Why would they give you stuff?
Well, if the junkies take care of each other, then there's much less for the solid citizens to worry about. They give us the stale bread, and yesterday's milk. It's cheaper than building jails.
Well, where do you get your money from?
We support ourselves.
On what?
Some of the Phase 3 people got jobs. The rest of them got welfare. Used to be a junkie would take his check and shoot into his arm. Today, we pool that money and try to save our lives with it.
And that's what you run this place with?
Well, the city pays salaries for the people on the staff, and they pay for the programs that run in the prison systems. But this part of it, we got to take care of ourselves. It's a new idea, and it's hard to get money for it.
The old idea is they take the money and build these big high-rent apartment houses, and then they let the junkies rob them.
You got a great sense of humor.
Ain't it his idea?
Well, what kind of things do you do here?
Look, I got an appointment. If you're interested, you hang around, you talk to the people.
Well, thanks for the offer.
Why not? We got nothing to hide. It'd be a little hard to explain it to you.
Well, why is that?
Because we're cops?
No, 'cause you're squares. Look, man, it's like our experience is different from your experience. You see, the way the rules are laid out, you guys, you're the winners. Dope fiend, he the loser. Shooting dope, that's the dues he pays for losing. And what we try to do here, we take the losers from your game, and we teach them a different sort of game where they're not the losers no more. And I can't explain it to you, Because you're still playing your own game and you ain't got no interest in our game anyway.
One of the rules we play by is you're not allowed to rob grocery stores.
Good rule.
Is that in your game, too?
Well, ain't nobody around here robbing no grocery stores, if that's what you mean.
Are you sure? Can you vouch for everybody in this house?
I don't know about vouch. My people got better sense than to do a thing like that.
Your people didn't have enough sense to keep from getting hooked.
Right. Well, when you've been to the Valley of the Shadow of Death and looked over the edge and come back alive, you are naturally a little bit hipper than the people who never made that trip.
You seem to have the wrong attitude about this thing. There's been a burglary, and we're trying to find out who did it.
Right. Look, I got things to do.
And if it happens to upset your busy schedule, then that's just too bad.
You say you're trying to reform these people so they can become useful citizens again.
That's what you said.
Well, if it works out, you just might be needing us yourselves someday.
Where were you when I did need you, baby? 12 years and all I ever got was the 2 J's, junk and jail.
We checked it out. Practically every one of them's got a record.
Well, it figures. After all, they were junkies.
Makes them pretty fair suspects, then.
Oh, what are you talking about, John? These people are off junk.
So far as we know.
Look, none of them have anything on their sheets since they've been in the program. And nothing in the wanted files, either.
So what does that mean? Maybe they're clean or maybe nobody's caught them in a while. They admit they've had people going into Maloney's store. Somebody could have seen him stashing the money, snuck back in and took it.
That's probably the way it happened. Now all we got to find out is who. That's right, that's right. Rest of it's in the back. Bottom of the stairs on your left. Brown carton.
It's more than we can carry almost. Thanks a lot, Mr. Maloney.
Look, it's stuff I couldn't sell anyway.
Harvey!
You can sell those cans easy enough. Forget it. You want to check your foundation after they've gone. They'll steal the whole place right out from under you.
We don't steal, Mr. Dugan.
Don't you know my name?
We all live in the same neighborhood.
The phase 1 part is a drag. All the garbage jobs. You know, sweeping, dishwashing in the mess hall.
I'm taking the garbage.
Right, the garbage jobs. But what's that, a couple of months maybe?
Couple of months? I was stuck in the phase 1 part for almost a year. You remember that, Lila?
Yeah, you. Well, you were something else.
Well, how come so long?
Well, I kept doing something wrong, and they'd have to put me back at the beginning.
Tell him why, John.
You know. It's like I hated the jobs, right? Everybody orders you around, and you just gotta take it.
What'd you do, lose your temper?
No, it wasn't like that. I was afraid if I got moved up, and I didn't have anything to hate, like I hated this place, well, I was afraid I couldn't stick.
Thought he'd go back to junk, you see.
Yeah, so when it came time to move up to phase 2, I just messed something up a little bit, and they'd have to leave me where I was. I mean, it's hard learning to live without hate, man.
And who'd you hate before you found this place?
Before? Before, I was shooting dope for 9 years. I hated myself, man.
Hey, why don't we get some bread and go down to Chinatown?
Chinatown? What you gonna do down there?
Eat?
Oh. When are we gonna get bread, dummy? How much you got?
All right, what do you want from me?
Hey!
Some of them junkies.
You know, they ought to kill those guys. My old man. He's worried maybe I'm gonna wind up a junkie, living on the same street. They louse things up, the cops keep bugging us.
Hey, baby, here's $1. Give me a little schmeck.
Didn't you hear the man asked you for something? That's garbage in your ears.
Look, we don't want no trouble with you guys.
Sure, you give us all the trouble.
Who asked you to come around this neighborhood? Who asked you?
Our parents live here.
Marvelous. Now get out of the way. The stuff is heavy.
Hey, this stuff is heavy, guys. Yeah, I can imagine. With all them holes in his arms, he can't carry much. His arms will rip off.
You want me to put this down?
What are you, tough?
You keep messing with me and I'll kick you around the block a couple of times and you'll find out.
Big tough guy picking on kids. You ought to be ashamed.
Come on, man.
What'd I tell you? His arms ripped from all them holes.
You do that?
No, it was the wind.
It's lucky for you.
They just fell, that's all.
Just pick them up.
Who are you to give me orders? You ain't my father.
God forbid.
My goodness. How clumsy of me. Hey, get the hell back!
Frank isn't in here, is he? Oh, this the end of the book where you explain how you solved the crime?
Not quite. That comes later.
You invited us to come back and look around, remember?
Yeah, you're right, I did.
They ought to come down to an encounter, huh, Candy?
Yeah, maybe so.
Now, we have these sessions. We call them encounters. Everybody's in a room, and the only rule is no physical violence.
But other than that, oh, baby.
You ought to hear what they say sometimes.
Group therapy, is that what it's supposed to be?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Group therapy, if that's what you want to call it.
Does it work?
Helps to pass the time.
Hey, Candy.
What is it? Hey, man, what happened?
Frank and me, we were walking down the block. We had the groceries. We were bringing them back, and these three guys just jumped us and beat on us. Frank took off after them.
Now, look, I'm sick and tired of all this. Now, how do you know who started it?
We don't know for sure, Mr. Parisi.
Hey, does it make sense that me and one other guy with our arms full of bundles that we suddenly start a fight just like that?
Nothing a person like you does would surprise me.
All right, now let's not get into that again. Now, we got a bad situation here, and either you people, all of you, learn to live with it, or else I'm going to see you and your kid in here again. And the next time is going to be for something a lot more serious than a street fight.
Why are you always blaming us? We didn't do nothing. They're the ones there, not us.
We can't get together on this. I guess we'll have to do it the hard way. Welcome.
What? What are you going to do?
I'm going to follow my best judgment as a police officer, based on the information given to me by my detectives and the officer on patrol.
Meaning what?
Meaning that your son and these other two boys are going to stay with us for a while. You can get down to night court and arrange for bail with the judge. Thanks for coming by. John, take Mr. Parisi here and Mrs. Chernak and explain the rights to him under the law.
Your children have the right to remain silent, refuse to answer questions. Understand? Anything they say may be used against them in a court of law. They have the right to consult an attorney before speaking with the police and to have an attorney represent them in a court of law.
Just a second, John. Mrs. Chernak, Mr. Parisi, we don't have any witnesses to this assault, so there's nothing we can do without a complainant. These fellows are the complainants. I've just learned now they want to drop the charges. Mr. Lotson here is willing to forget about the whole thing. Well, unfortunately, without a complaint, there's nothing I can do. It's their decision.
You gonna let them go?
Thanks to Mr. Lotson here, the people of the Phoenix House, the ones you dislike so much, the ones your children assaulted, thanks to them, I'm going to have to let them go.
Is that it, Lieutenant?
That's it, John.
Means you people can go.
Maybe you judge these people wrong.
Look, I didn't say... Oh, all right. Thank you.
They did something for you. Why don't you do something for them?
Come on, let's go. Come on. Spend enough time here already.
It was nice of you to let those kids... Well, to give them a break.
Well, that's where you set it up, wasn't it?
I guess I did.
The only thing is, it's not going to make things any better.
I'll tell you what. You keep yourself and your people out of trouble, and let me worry about the rest of it.
Whatever you say, Chief.
Don't forget, there's still an unsolved burglary in this area. Just because those kids pushed your people around a little bit, that doesn't let you off the hook.
Oh, just when you was being so nice to us.
I'm not being nice to anyone. I'm just trying to keep things from getting worse. I guess we could all use a little peace and quiet around here for a change.
What time did she give you a call?
About 6.
6? Did you find...
Sorry?
Must have come in from the fire escape. Window was open. Probably came down from the roof.
We'll take a look.
I don't get any points for neatness.
Did you see what they did to that coffee table outside?
Yeah, whoever hit that must have banged himself up pretty good. She said they had to carry him out. Must be something in that. And they left this money in the wallet.
Let's go up on the roof. Mrs. Gelman, we're gonna go up to the roof, take a look around for a couple minutes. We'll be right back.
Can I fix you some coffee?
No, thank you.
This is your husband's wallet, right, Mrs. Gilman?
Oh, no. Jim carried his with him. It's one of those thin ones, a secretary kind. That's not his.
What is it? Lou? Ward just called from the lab. They picked up a wallet at that apartment. The test tube guys are working on it now.
Anything in it?
Yeah, lots of stuff. They'll get a trace on it. This is gonna be an easy one.
Well, it better be.
This is Jack Ward. Join Robert Hooks, Frank Travers, myself, and special guest James Earl Jones next week for the conclusion of Candyman on N.Y.P.D.
Okay, friend, the honeymoon is over. Listen, we found this at the scene of the burglary, 2 blocks from here.
It's their nature, don't you see? They're no good.
Why don't you ask the cop? He's sitting right there, like you say.
Because you brought him in here. Where's Joey?
No, man, I was guilty. But I'm no good at this sort of thing.
Hello, this is 27th Squad. There's a detective there named Corso. He's in with Latson. I want to talk to him.
Why go to all that trouble? If you're so sure my people are guilty, you can always find some evidence, even when it isn't there.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Look, man, you people are trying to set us up. First this store gets hit, you ain't got clue one. Yet you come right on over here and start working on us. And that didn't do you no good, so you find another robbery. And right away you come right on back here with it. You got the fingerprints and the whole bit, junkie crime wave.
Tonight, it's another episode of N.Y.P.D. Plus 2 hours of Hunter. Plus 2 hours of Hardcastle and McCormick. Memorable entertainment is always right here on MeTV Plus.
At 73, I have been looking for a product that was going to be gentle on my aging skin, yet strong enough to get the job done.
I have always focused a lot of attention on my face, but once I got into my 50s, I couldn't help but notice the saggy, creepy skin on my neck. What I love about Decladerm's neck firming cream, just a few weeks, my skin looks visibly smoother and more even-toned.
Have you seen these videos all over social media and thought, my neck could use some cosmetic tightening? Now there's an answer. It's called Decladerm. Decladerm is clinically studied to smooth the appearance of wrinkled, sagging, crepey skin on your neck and décolleté area.
I had these lines, and I looked so old. And now, surprisingly, since I've used Decladerm, from the very beginning, I noticed a difference.
In just 2 weeks, you'll feel your neck become smoother. And in 4 to 8 weeks, you'll see a new you. Try Decladerm this new year for only $19.95, plus free shipping. Visit Decladerm.com, scan the code below, or call the number on your screen.
Think of all the places that could expose you to identity theft and financial loss. It only takes one mistake at your bank, hospital, or employer for a criminal to gain access to your personal information. And if they do, you and your money are at risk.
$110,000 of my hard-earned money gone.
With LifeLock, if your identity is compromised, we'll step in and fix it so you don't have to, guaranteed. Our dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialists handle your case from start to finish. They contact institutions on your behalf, dispute fraudulent charges, and more. In fact, we're so confident that restoration is guaranteed. Plus, LifeLock offers the $1 Million Protection Package with coverage up to $3 million.
When I opened my mail and I had a check from LifeLock, they made me whole.
Call now or go online and use promo code 35OFF to save 35% off an annual plan for your first year. Enroll now.
Just one MeTV is not enough. You're watching MeTV Plus.
right, what do you say? It's getting late, huh?
Some people work during the day, Lieutenant.
Yeah, and if they're lucky, they get a chance to go home at night. Now, we had all this out yesterday. The kids aren't in jail. What more do you want?
We want this basic problem solved.
Just one Me-TV is not enough. You're watching Me-TV Plus.
All right, what do you say? It's getting late, huh?
Some people work during the day, Lieutenant.
Yeah, and if they're lucky, they get a chance to go home at night. Now, we had all this out yesterday. The kids aren't in jail. What more do you want?
We want this basic problem solved, once and for all. But these dope addicts, they're running down the entire neighborhood. And we want to know what you're going to do about it.
Look, Mr. Parisi, it's your kids that are giving us all the trouble.
My son didn't do nothing.
Your son and his son and somebody else's son assaulted 2 men on the street yesterday. And the only reason they're not in jail now is because they decided to give them a break. Now, why don't you and the rest of the people on the block try and meet them halfway?
You dump a gang of junkies down in the middle of a decent neighborhood. Criminals.
They're not drug addicts any longer. They're trying to rehabilitate themselves.
Fine. But what do they have to do it on my block?
Did you ever get that old saying, Mr. Parisi? Everybody's got to be somewhere. We don't know who robbed that store. There's no evidence that it was anyone from the Phoenix house.
It's the bums who get all the breaks in the city. If you're a decent man working for a living, don't bother anybody, then you're a zero.
You know, your kids hear you talking like that. They think they have the right to take matters in their own hand. Now, you people are supposed to be adults. I don't know. One of them must have dropped it. Any prints?
We got a lot of partials from the stuff inside, but the outside was clean, except for mine. I picked it up. I thought it was her husband's.
Well, you don't have to worry. You have an alibi, don't you?
It's kind of funny, though, isn't it, Lieutenant?
What?
The prints.
The outside could have been smudged when it fell out of his pocket.
The lab thinks it was wiped.
Lab.
There's no identification or anything. They'll have to dig through the print file and try for a map. What about these?
Well, we're going to check them out.
I take that as a great personal favor.
This is one of the meal tickets we give to the new people. I don't recognize any of this other stuff, but I'll ask around. It had 40 bucks in it, though. I doubt if it came from here.
Okay, friend, the honeymoon is over.
Listen, we found this at the scene of the burglary 2 blocks away from here.
Look, man, before you go around clapping everybody into irons, we got these from a job printer left over from something else he did, so we ain't the only people using these things.
Now, we're gonna find out who this belongs to. You know that, don't you?
Who got burgled? Where?
We ask, you answer. How many of your people get issued these things?
I told you. The new people when they come in. Maybe 10, 15 since we moved here. For that, we didn't bother with cards or nothing.
We got fingerprints off of these. We're going to pull the files on all your people and check their prints against what we got.
Why go to all that trouble? You're so sure my people are guilty, you can always find some evidence, even when it isn't there.
Now, wait just a minute. What's that supposed to mean?
Look, man, you people are trying to set us up. First, the store gets hit, and you don't have clue one. Yet you come right on over here and start working on us. And that didn't do you no good. So you get another robbery, you come right back here again, you got the fingerprints, the whole bit, junkie crime wave.
Latson, we don't frame people.
Well, somebody must be, because you sniffing up the wrong tree.
2 serious burglaries in less than a week. We're liable to lynch those people at Phoenix House.
Well, I'm against that on general principle. But it looks like they might be right about those people.
Well, let's find out, huh?
Well, Johnny's going over there tonight. Latson's invited us to sit in on one of those sessions they have.
You're not going?
No, I want to hang around the lab and wait for those print matches.
You get that list of stolen items?
Yeah. All they took was cash. $300, she thinks. Could be junkies.
Any crime in this town could be junkies.
Anyway, when we find this one, I think we might have our grocery store man, too.
Hey, it's me, Chicky. I brought you some scarf. How you feeling?
My stomach. I think something is ripped in there. Oh, it hurts me. It hurts.
Something happened. But it happened on the block, man.
They don't have cops sitting around every living room around here, only us. So what is that all about?
Why don't you ask Copy sitting right there, like you say?
Go, man. I'm asking you. But you brought him in here. That's right.
Not me, baby. I didn't go out robbing, but somebody did, and he's the one that brought him around.
Oh, man. Hey, look, man, it's bad enough. They think that we're automatically guilty of everything, and you gotta go helping them, too. Hey,
People, now I've been thinking about this thing, and it don't make no sense. Either the whole city is out to frame us, or else something's happening that we gotta find out about for our own survival. And when it gets down to survival, I'm a very tough cat. And we're all very tough that way, otherwise we'd still be shooting up. Now let's stop shucking and start talking, okay?
Anybody here did it, he's gonna have to talk to me.
Yeah, we all feel the same way.
Yeah, we got to talk turkey with the law around here.
You don't mean nothing personal, man. Thanks. Don't worry about the law, you worry about me. Because if we clean, and this is a setup, then I want to find out. And if one of our people been messing around and bringing the heat down on all of us, I want to find that out, too.
I'm freezing. Hey, tomorrow I'll go to 5 and 10 and score one of them alcohol stoves, you know? Get a little heat in here. I'm sick. I gotta go to a doctor. I tell you, it feels like something's whipped inside. I gotta see a doctor. You can't do that. I don't care. I don't care. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, but they know. You should have been careful, Joe. You should have watched where you were going.
Hey, wait a minute. Look at you, man. Hey, if you got a case, arrest us.
Right.
If you don't have one, why don't you just split right on out of here, huh? Look, man, either way, man, we ain't no animals in no zoo. For you to be coming around, sitting out here looking at us. So what is it? You got something or nothing?
If you're talking about a 100% open and shut case with no loopholes, we don't have it. If we did, you wouldn't be sitting here. But we do have some pretty good evidence that points to you people. Okay, if I'm sitting here listening to you, it's for two reasons. First, because your friend Latson asked me to come down here. And second, because I'm trying to give you people a break so you can... A break so you can hash this thing out for yourselves. Now, if we have any questions, you'll hear about it.
Hey, take it easy, man. Take it easy. You just sort of inhibit us, you know?
Okay. We ain't here to make points with the heat. Let's get back to what we're talking about.
Come on, this is like Russia, man. We're sitting around the room accusing each other.
Yeah.
What's that? We got nothing to hide. Oh, come on, man. Anything we tell him, he ain't gonna believe it.
Right.
You know how junkies can lie.
Yeah. You're right. You ain't gonna believe no stories. That's why, if we want to get through, we gotta talk gut-level truth.
Yeah. Why don't you stop acting like a prima donna, man?
Hey, look, don't start on me, John.
Why not, man? What you got?
Nothing, man. Look, man, all I'm doing is just saying how I feel about the whole thing. That's all. They're gonna arrest us anyway, so why should we help them? Oh, come on.
Leroy, you sound bad tonight. Hey, what did you do time for up on Rikers?
Oh, come on, Candy. You know, man, you in charge of the group.
Just answer the question.
Why don't you answer the question?
Leroy, answer the question.
Burglary, man.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, you go over some roof and come down the fire escape and try to score on some open window.
Yeah,
Wasn't that your stick when you was on the street?
That's right, man, that's right. But the second time I went up there were 3 policemen waiting for me, and I got a heavy bust. So what does that prove?
Tell the man you was innocent, Leroy.
No, man, I was guilty. Well, then I'm no good at this sort of thing. That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. But maybe it was a pattern, like what the cops call modus operandi.
That's the way a criminal works.
Yeah, and that's where this particular one did his number, so...
So nothing, man. Look, man, I wasn't up on any roof or any place. I didn't steal nothing, okay?
See? You're innocent as a newborn babe, huh?
Hey, look, man, why are you on me all the time?
Hey, can't you take it, man?
No, man, not from him.
Why not?
What's happening? You want me to tell you why, man?
Yeah, man, tell me, huh?
Because you're a racist, man. That's why. That's right, man. That's what you are. You're a racist, man. And he don't like the fact of a black man giving him orders up there in maintenance department.
He's out of his mind.
No, Leroy.
Who was going to clean up this
There was no argument, man. It was just his rotten attitude. That's what it was. Because I told him to take some paper towels around to the room, and then he came back to me about
come on, Leroy.
That's right, man. That's what it was, man. He said he wasn't taking orders from me or Candy or no other black person.
Leroy, I was there and I heard him. He didn't say nothing about nobody, just you.
Well, that was his attitude.
So what?
Hold it. Hey, Leroy, you know what you're talking? A lot of bull. Hey, you like him, John?
No, I don't like him.
Why not?
Because he's a drag, man. He's always coming on very efficient, but he don't know what he's doing half the time.
How'd that sound to you? That sounded about right to me. Yeah, especially since you got your new job. Just going around lauding old folks, tote that barge, lift that bell. You're a drag, Leroy.
Okay, man. Forget it.
Coming on with that race stuff. I mean, if you still hung up on that level, wow. You know better than the people outside.
Hello. This is Mrs. Chernick. I want to speak to Joe. No? Listen, don't tell me where he isn't. Tell me where he is.
Because you're a fanatic, that's why. That's the one thing about you. You never could just groove on yourself. You always got to have a cause.
Maybe it's you that's wrong, Candy, not me. I want to keep this place open.
How bad? You had to go around begging for food, yeah. Maybe you figure you'd tap on a little bread, lay it on us like one of those foundations.
I wouldn't steal for it.
You ain't much of a fanatic if you wouldn't go all the way for your cause.
Maybe you ought to be a little more of a fanatic and fight a little harder for dough. This way we wouldn't have to go out and scuffle for it.
Shut up. Pull yourself out, Leroy.
This is Ward. Let me talk to Chester. Chester, hi, Jeff. How near done are you on those prints? Because I'm waiting around for you guys to give me a make on that wallet, that's why. Yeah, I'll be right here. With a long gray beard.
You've been long enough, you tell me the answer.
That'd be right.
Why not?
Well, you know, I mean, it's wrong to steal. It just is. Come on, Candy, you're embarrassing me.
And you're embarrassing me with all this Sunday school jazz. Now, come on, Herbie. You're supposed to be here to learn how to think. Now, think.
People work hard for something. It's not right. Some guy just comes along and steals it from them.
That's very good. Go on, Herbie.
People would hate you if you stole from them.
You already hate us around here.
Sure, what difference does it make?
Yeah, you should know that better than anyone. You're the one that beat up.
Yeah, me, I'm Frank.
No, Frank, they fought with. You, they beat up.
Well, I had to stay with the stuff. Frank took off.
Yeah, after them.
Yeah. But anyway, I stayed with the stuff.
That was very noble of you, Herbie.
I didn't say it was noble.
And what you get for it? A fat lip?
Poor Herbie, nobody loves him. Nobody appreciates him.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, but that's your bag, man. No. The martyr. The holy schlemiel.
No.
You're a drag, Herb. Drag.
No good, Herbie.
Drag.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Chester. Same to you. Hello, this is 27th Squad. There's a detective there named Corso. He's in with Latson. I want to talk to him.
Corso? Yeah, Jeff. Then it's a match. Okay, then we got a man. Sure, he's right here. You gonna come down? I'll wait around and see what Lassen's gonna do for his grand finale. Meet me here. We'll take him in. Right.
Well, come on. Put your soul way out, man. You're too shy. That's what it is.
Right,
Get it out.
Shy person, that's all.
What are you then?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's your trouble,
man. Who's gonna tell you if you don't know yourself?
Right, the guy's
Well, I'm
right.
trying, John.
Yeah, but how come you like that, Herbie, all the time? With that meek little smile on your face like a dope fiend trying to con somebody.
Yeah, you sneaky, man. Nobody smiles that much. Got something to hide, Herbie?
Look, you're a worse loser than I am. Why don't you shut up?
You're a loser, Herbie?
Well, I used to be, Before,
Used to?
I got myself together.
Oh, now you're a winner.
Yeah.
Herbie, can I ask you something about losing? Did you lose something in the last few days, like your wallet?
Wallet? No, I didn't. I don't have a wallet. What would I put in it?
A meal ticket, picture of your girlfriend, and $40.
No, if I had $40. Gee, I haven't had that much money in a long time.
Emergency call number 352, respond to heated case at 790 West 8th Street, and 7 boys badly hurt. Case.
Emergency car 352, 10-4.
Is it your wallet? Sure it's his wallet. It's got his crummy fingerprints all over it. And let me tell you, if you've been up to something dumb...
Oh, come on! Fellas, somebody lost a wallet, that's all.
What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? Who lost it, Herbie? You! It makes a lot. It's your wallet. Come on, it's your wallet. Come on now, the cop's got the fingerprints.
Busy man.
We finally got one of the other kids to tell us where he was, in a coal cellar. For 30 hours, can you believe it?
Yeah, after tonight, I believe anything.
Emergency squad guy says he may have ruptured his spleen. Running into the coffee table. Remember you told me?
The kids. You mean they pull a burglary just to set these people up for a frame?
The parents are yelling and talking like these junkies were the scum of the earth. They had no business here. The kids, well, they had to make their contribution.
Which kids?
Chernick, Parisi, and that other one, Williams. The Chernick kid had the loot, though. His old lady's sitting on it now, waiting for you guys to pick it up.
Yeah.
I tried to call your partner, but I couldn't get him, and I remembered you were going to be here. I thought I ought to let you know.
I'm glad you did. Hey, Jeff. Come on, Johnny. Okay, let's go. Hey, Jeff, hold it, man. It's a whole different ballgame.
Candy, you better stick by me this time because I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Don't jive me, man. You never saw $40 in your life unless you stole it someplace.
Of course he stole it. That's why we got the heat down here in the first place.
I did. What are you talking about?
All right, man. I don't want to hear that song and dance. I just want to know who the other two cats were who did it with you. That's all I'm worried about now because you're a lost cause, baby.
Hey, listen, Candy. I wouldn't lie about a thing like that. I didn't do anything. I don't know no other two guys. I didn't do anything.
Excuse me. We just found that 3 kids in the block burglarized that apartment.
Oh, man. All right. Thanks for letting us know.
We're on our way to pick him up now. So we're off the hook?
Yeah.
Now, why don't you guys split, huh? The freak show is over.
Don't be impolite, man.
You mean you want us to stay?
Well, I ain't asking you to move in or anything, but you might want to hang around here for a few more minutes. About $40, man. Where did you get it?
Look, I don't feel like talking anymore.
You don't feel like? Don't jive me, man. Just answer my question.
All right, I'll tell you. But why do I have to do it now?
Yeah, what is this, Candy?
Spill, baby.
In front of them.
You got enough trouble without worrying about them.
I was gonna give it to the house.
Speak up, man. I can't hear you.
I was gonna give it to the house.
Give what?
The money. That's why I did it in the first place.
What? What did you do?
They all hate us around here anyway, so what difference does it make? If I gave you the money, I'd be a big hero, so now I'm a bum, okay? Okay, all you guys, put me down! Anyway, what difference does it make?
What did you do, Herbie?
You're gonna make me tell with them here.
Mm-hmm.
I still got all the money. I didn't spend it. I told you I was gonna give it to you guys. It's all there under my mattress. $140 plus the 40 in my wallet. I only spent $7. All the rest, I was gonna give it to you guys.
What did you do? What did you do?
I robbed the store. Come on, Candy, you know.
They picked up Herbie's wallet during the fight. That's what gave them the idea to frame you people.
Oh, I see.
Then they wiped their prints off in front of it, and then they dropped it in the park.
How come I don't see them here?
The lieutenant's out picking them up now. Their parents, they kept yelling about law and order. I wonder how they're gonna like it now that they got it.
At least you got yourself a real live junkie to hang something on.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Well, you would have got him sooner or later. If he was dumb enough to do it in the first place, he was too dumb to get away with it.
Yeah, but you helped.
Didn't have no choice. You would have busted us all.
No. We'd have just kept on you until we got what we were after.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And that's what we figured you figured. That's why we stayed on you.
How long's it gonna get?
It depends, Candy. We just bring them in. We don't sentence them. Anyway, what do you care?
Yeah, well, now that you people got your pound of flesh, if there's anything left time you get through with him, maybe I can get him paroled in my custody.
Maybe. You know, he made a lot of trouble for you. You still want to help him?
He needs all the help he can get.
Just one MeTV is not enough. You're watching MeTV Plus.
Tonight on Hunter.
Well, these guys know you're a police dispatcher and that you work the swing shift. They're gonna kill me if you don't help.
Whoever stole that burning barn's got a big job planned ahead.
$5 million in gold bullion was unaccounted for. Now, that's about 1,000 pounds.